Hey, many of you have heard me talk now on my stories and in my posts about the unworthy, unloved, unknown wounds that we are all carrying in the separation and duality that exists here, and how they are the portal back to our wholeness. But I just want to get real for a moment and just share how those wounds are showing up in the reality. So what happens is we have this drive within us to reconcile those expressions. So for example, for me, the expression that I have worked through to come to this awareness is unloved. So within me, there will be a drive to experience myself as loved in the external world. So I will push through to reach out to people to get them to love me in certain ways to validate my expression of being loved. Yet how I reach out and how I connect in with reality is coming from the deepest lack and the deepest separation of feeling completely unlovable within. So in the external reaching out, the feedback I'm getting and the results I'm getting from reality are, wow, when you reach out to that person and they react that way, you feel more unloved because that person can only meet you in your expression of reality that you're putting out. So for example, if I'm trying to secure someone's affection by being overly affectionate or overly loving or overly available, that person just sees the lack. And they just go, whoa, that's just too much. I can't be in that space. I need to distance myself. And then the reality confirms the unloved nature that you're feeling. So for unseen, unheard, unknown, that reality is put out there by this deep burning desire to be heard, this burning desire for someone to truly understand you. And it makes you this being of wanting to be heard, wanting to be understood, but feeling like the need for that to be externally received is never fully met. You cannot actually feel fully heard and fully seen because it's coming from this deep space of lack. So you walk around with this frustrated state, and it doesn't matter how you broach it or how you communicate it. When it's coming from the unknown space, you can't really fully be heard out there. You can't really fully be seen or known externally. It's only you. You can only fully know you. You can only fully see you and hear you. And that wound needs to be nurtured and cultivated and healed within. And then for the unworthy piece, that whole I'm not good enough. I feel to the core of me that I'm not enough. I know it's not true, but that's how I feel. So I'm consistently sabotaging. I'm consistently pushing myself out there to be finding the spaces of, can the reality confirm to me that I am enough, that I have shown up enough, that I have done enough, that I am worthy enough, that I am able to be enough? And the reality consistently feeds back, no, you cannot sense that. You cannot feel that fully in the reality. And that shows up in your relationships, in your body image, in your workplace, that I'm not good enough. And the sabotaging is real. And then the running to try and be enough is so powerful and so pervasive. And all these wounds are here for a reason. They're really just showing us the core of the separation that we have from ourself. So when we come from the wholeness, the quantum, the all, the expression of the oneness that is existence, and we come into a 3D body, we naturally separate. It's the expression here. We can't be fully whole in a body that's defined. It's not really possible. But what is possible is acknowledging the separation and the duality that's expressed through these wounds, and then passing through that wound portal back to wholeness. So when we get that reality and we get super clear about how we're showing up, how our thought patterns, how our emotions, how our behaviors are reinforcing that wound consistently, we can break that reality. And I've done it, and I know how to do it, and I want to show you how to do it, because we can build this whole quantum wholeness, quantum love, quantum worthiness, quantum knownness that then infiltrates the full expression of our reality. And then we see it differently, we feel it differently, and we stop seeking externally that which we truly are internally. We actually give up on that duality, on that separation, on that fractured, wounded expression. And we go, you know what? That's not my wholeness. That's me trying to come back to my wholeness and feel my own sense of self. So I'm not going to invest in that reality any longer. There's a bigger part of me here. And when that bigger part comes in, and you're in your wholeness, and you're in your worth, and you're in your love, and you're in your knowing of who you truly are, then you're in purpose. And then you're in your centeredness. And then you're in your divinity as a human. And then you are fully empowered. You've taken back all the power from the external world, and you are owning it. So I want to invite you to come on a journey with me, because it's my passion to see you thriving. So I have a course that is launching to show you, firstly, your core wound, and then from there to move you into quantum wholeness, beyond any fear, any limitation, anything that's holding you back, and to really find that space for you. And it's not about me. I'm not here to make this about me. I'm here to make this about you. You as your own core doctor. You finally finding some relief from this human expression that is so challenging. And I know it's challenging because I've seen both sides of the coin. You know, I've been here living this on the planet, but then I've had the expression and experience of not being here and being in the quantum field and knowing what that's like. So I want it for you. I don't need it for me. I want it for you. I want you to come on this journey with me for you. You are the core wound doctor. You have the wholeness within you. And there's no time like now on the planet to become whole, beyond the fear, beyond the duality, beyond the separation, beyond the lack. Because when you're embodying it fully, there's a tipping point for humanity that's here. So I invite you to join me. Join me in the course. Join me in the journey. I will be holding your hand the whole way through, because it's my belief that you have it all within you, and I'm only a mirror to that. That's all I am, nothing more. I'm a mirror to your wholeness. So let's go on the journey together. And in the course, I meet you every week, because I'm invested in this and in you. Every week I show up to hold you to move to the next space, because it's my calling to be here for you. So let's get you started. Let's get you moving. Let's get you beyond the wounded reality into a new wholeness reality. So if you want to join in, let me know. It would just be my absolute honor to go on this journey with you.